All right, we got Specialist Burton here. Let me see, where can I start?
Day one.
With day one, Specialist Burton came in. He and some other soldiers came in. These guys have been kind of feeding off each other, seeing who can get promoted first.
Whoa.
And so really is what it is. So as they drive him, he drives them. And so for him to get promoted, he wanted to go to BLC. He and Green, I think at the time, Alcohito, I think whoever it was. So we tried to put him in, and at the time, 3 Corps was changing the policy on BLC and how they're getting chosen and so forth and so on. So they get up there and they don't get picked, they get kicked back. So he waits a month, goes back, and gets kicked back again. But then he goes back again, well, he goes to the board, gets promotable, and then he goes back again.
After a 6-day PFT.
And then, yeah, and the whole time he's taking a PT test, and then he gets selected in, and then while he's in school, ironically, he comes down on the OML from 3 Corps to say he would have got in anyway the next month. But that goes to show that he didn't take no for an answer. And he did not give up. And that's what you guys have got to do. And sometimes we, as leadership, will tell you can't do it. The Army says you can't do it. But he knew that there was a way that he could do it. And he kept trying and he kept fighting. And so this is very well deserved because he fought for it. He clawed his way and he did all those things to fight for it. So now he's got to fight and pass those guys that have passed him. But we're glad that he made the cutoff, and I know he's going to do well in his military career, and we expect great things out of him. All right.
Yeah, it's getting to the point in the maintenance shop where we have just as many NCOs as we do.
More NCOs than we do.
Yeah, now we do. So yeah, so that's impressive. And there's nothing wrong with any friendly competition, right? Between you and Campbell and Garcia and stuff. Who else was in there? Was there somebody else in there?
Sergeant Burton.
Butler. I think Reese was already a sergeant. Yeah. Bermudez.
All those guys. Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay, we need to emulate it right now. We need to make some staff sergeants.
We're already ready.
Now.
They got to complete SSD 2 first. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
David, it's admirable. It's admirable what you fought. You know, I mean, you don't take no for an answer. That's good stuff. All right. That's something we need to emulate also. Okay. We need to fight for what we want, and obviously, if you want it that bad, you're gonna do a good job. We know you are. Okay. So congratulations. We appreciate it. All right.
All right. Yes.
All right. Sweet.
All right. Sorry about you. You got an hour? Right, I hope you got an hour. Fantastic. Formation 16. Okay, so I'll try and keep it short. Yeah. So now Sergeant Bermudez. Or God, what? All these B's is just throwing me off. Burton. Now Sergeant Burton. So yeah, definitely the man to implement, because not only was he clawing his way through all the craziness to try and get to this point, but he was already ready. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was fighting and kicking and screaming just to, try and barely make it and make, all, the particulars. I mean, this man has been ready since day one. I mean, you should see the last, because I was at the time until I took the shop foreman spot, his first line leadership. So like the last 6 months that I had with him before he's sergeant here, all of his monthly performance counselings were all, very, very positive, because he was already showing over the course and time that I was his leadership, and even before then, he was prepared. He was ready for this. So, you gotta get into that mindset. That's what he was there from day one. The mindset of, I'm ready to be a leader. He took on whatever challenges he had to, so then that way he could develop into that leader. So, I mean, now that he has soldiers, he's leading them effectively. He's developing future soldiers already from day one of now being promoted sergeant. And that's very important. You should always be striving for that. So, thank you, Sergeant.
So, what can I say about Sergeant Burton? Great tech to start with. Squared away, hard charger.
another feather in the cap of the 582nd Medical Maintenance Shop, honestly. You know, from the NCOs we just talked about, it's nice knowing that when I leave here in a month, I don't have to worry about the shop. It's going to be in good hands with the continuity of Sergeant Campbell, Sergeant Burton, Sergeant Kraus, Sergeant Gonzalez, all these guys. Sergeant Burton's another one of those NCOs who's going to be able to carry forth with what's been going on and continue to reach new heights and set new standards for the shop. As long as he continues to do what he's done, I see nothing but the sky's the limit for Sergeant Burton.
I'm very proud of him.
So, like they've all said, with Burton, is he was already doing what he was supposed to do before he did it. A lot of people, you're not going to magically go from being a specialist to an NCO and have it all figured out now to do it. You have to start doing those things beforehand, and we saw that in him. So when he was pushing himself, then we were like, okay, we're going to help this guy get there, because a lot of times with how busy and things we were doing, if you're helping us out, helping you, then we want to see that for you, and we always wanted that for Burton from day one with him. And he's done a great job as a TMD coordinator with Sergeant Garcia and all those things. He's always someone pushing himself on PT and pushing others. Look forward to what you're going to do for us. I'm glad there'd be people like you when I leave next year as well, because I know a lot of us have put a lot of work into the shop, and we want to keep seeing it improve with what we built upon. So appreciate everything you've done for us.